scripted in the playbook.
Today, from Los Angeles, California, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Herbert flush to his right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. The Steelers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that. Time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Oh, able to avoid him, and he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. does best. Terror. So on 4th down on his
Agnew is deep to return it. This first one here's away. And it's fielded at the 34.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
Down the right sideline.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 72. Yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak.
No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Harris. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Stafford.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. Here's Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him
trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Escaping the pressure right.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And he's got it inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate. Picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey,
there he goes, left side.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This So wind up. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On second down, this is Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Play action. Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Stafford.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Stafford.
That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So nothing doing there. And it's 2nd down.
And now the red flag out on the field. So the challenge there not successful, and now they'll be left with only 1 timeout.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. 6 the last time on the field.
Ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Herbert now. He's airing it out for Williams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A leap, and he's got it.
Mike Williams
high in the air to bring it in.
And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Harris running straight ahead. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be forced to dive forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tay Crowder able to make the play.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Come on, let's go.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And with things up there, and go for it here on fourth. They're going for it. This is Harris shedding through the defense.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
A good chance now to put.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half.
today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
It's Week 8 of the NFL. Today.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. On first down, Justin Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of it. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag. So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Herbert on 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Herbert's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Steelers sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Lawrence will throw.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, They get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
And some room to maneuver. Down the sideline he goes.
And I think the ball's out.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Harris. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Play action. It's Herbert. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it for Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Herbert off of play action. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, it's Herbert. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Mike Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to... bring up a third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Play action. It's Lawrence. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Herbert on first down now. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He's going to go up top for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They run for it with Harris. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And quickly they get to the line. First down, and they go back to Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Harris will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now this throw caught left side, and he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike Williams
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly...
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win.
Touchdown!
Najee Harris.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A short throw there to Strange.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe, call it 4th and inches.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And sometimes, I guess, maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back. And essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
3rd down and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Lawrence. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Harris. And he'll work down inside the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. This is Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5. Now Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs... been getting torched all game long, and finally a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. A short throw there to Strange. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On the give, it's Warren. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They toss it to Warren. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13. Herbert now. A short one there to Freiermuth. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. On 1st down, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence.
flushed out right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for Pittsburgh, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.